Just getting ready to send you another link.
Oh, I don't know what happened. It just, I had the link that Anne Marie sent earlier, and then the one that she sent, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and I couldn't get either of them to work. So I had to try all over again, and it finally worked.
Good. So we're good whenever you guys are.
Okay. I reviewed what you sent out, Janelle, and it looks good. I'm fine with everything. Joe, do you have any comments?
No, it's going to be a big improvement.
Okay, so I think the only outstanding item is the discrepancy with section E3B. And I have a proposal for that.
Yeah, because I sent one out.
Oh,
Did
was
that
it
not?
on your list? I didn't see it.
Yeah, because I put at the very last line just said major subdivisions shall result in no net loss of floodplain storage per D5D.
So that will take the place of B.
That's at the end of B.
Yeah, it's highlighted in yellow.
So, you know, we're not changing what happens to individual lots now,
Right.
but what we're saying is subdivisions have to have no net loss per the fill section.
Does that leave in then the, at the end of B, it reads, will not increase the base flood elevation more than 1 foot at any point. Does it leave that in?
Yes.
Why would it do that?
Because again, that section, that E3B talks about all properties. And then I just added that the major subdivisions just shall result in a no net loss. So if you can elevate, but you still have to provide a no net loss. Because we said you can fill in the floodplain, you just have to have a no net loss of floodplain.
Right.
So, and then that way, then it doesn't impact all the other properties that section impacts, which is all the existing lots,
Right.
and the commercial
Right.
and everything. And then we just added an exemption to go, okay, well, you can follow this one, but don't forget major subdivisions, you have to have a no net loss.
Well, should we make it more clear that that whole beginning then, that body of B refers only to existing lots?
I think the code already, I think with the line at the end that says major subdivisions have to do this, I think that cleans up that section already applies to every other lot. You don't have to call it out because it default just does that. And then we
Right.
just added the exemption.
Okay. All right, then I'm good with it.
Okay. So I was going through one of the other items and where was it? That all, because when we had gone through all the other items for the floodplain section, we were looking at all subdivisions, and I am at line 97 on the version I sent out. And then we said all subdivision proposals and development proposals in FEMA delineated special flood hazard areas, etc., have to do a report. And Mike Powell did note that it seemed, what is his comment? It seems impractical to require every development proposal to do a study. So I just wanted to bring that up. It's like, do you guys want to think about that again? Or are you good with just saying every development has to do that? Because we took out the containing at least 50 lots or at least 5 acres, whichever is lesser. that said you had to do a hydrologic and hydraulic engineering study. So right now, every development would have to do it, and he just thought that seemed impractical.
Well, should we say for major subdivisions?
You can do that. Yep, we can change that.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, I've added major.
It also says in there that where the base flood elevation data is not available. So
True.
if it is available, then
You don't have to do the
the
study.
report wouldn't be required, or the study wouldn't be required.
Now, do we have that information in all of City of Lewis
It,
readily?
I want to say like 99% we have base flood for.
there's a good amount. The last one that went through, I think for some reason there wasn't a base flood there, so they had to do the analysis and do the Clomar to get the base flood elevation.
Okay.
But that was kind of a unique situation.
So we're pretty well covered then.
Yeah, the maps have gotten better. So this is kind of I'm not going to call it antiquated because it still covers you and it's pertinent to have it. But this is kind of a leftover from like the late 80s when everybody started pushing new data and new maps. Now they've run different models and they have a pretty good coverage on flood elevations.
Yeah, so the information is out there, they can find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. And even though the flood insurance study looks like it was done in 1964, it was like 2018. They still use like FEMA original covered artwork.
You know,
it looks like a 1964 textbook or something.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got a couple members of the public. Do you want to hear from them?
Sure.
If anybody has a comment. I know one's Bob, so he'll get his shot at when it goes back to Planning Commission, but just in case anybody else had any
Do they have
comments.
questions?
I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing a hand raised, but I just thought if anybody had any comments. So you guys are good with these changes, and I just added the word major to that one item. I'll send it back out to you guys, and then I'll attach it to the agenda for the Planning Commission meeting.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Anybody, anything else? Okay.
Okay. Well, that was quick.
Love it.
That one works. All right.
Hey.
Everybody have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
You do?
Bye now.